He's been gaming for over 30 years, representing the common man in gaming, bringing you the new, the old, and everything in between. Here is your host, LMG.
Hey guys and girls, LMG here, bringing you an update on our world record Long Dark run. A little bit changed since now and then because well, the guy came up with 856 days, and kudos to the man, that number one spot right now, because he wasn't content with that 850-day run, and he went out and did a 1,400 and I believe it's 56-day run. That is setting the bar pretty darn high. I thought pretty sure I can get 1,000 days. I don't know if I can get 1,400. That is going to be a close one. I just got to wonder is if he did get food poisoning or something, maybe he exited out. Though not really illegal, technically, kind of shady. But we don't know. We'll assume he didn't. In all fairness, but if I do get food poisoning, I won't be escaping out. No loading games, no nothing. You guys know me, I don't cheat the system. But last time I checked, when we started that video, I was at day 1. I was going to bring you an earlier update, but I had the video recorded and then it just mysteriously disappeared. Then we had some, I was grinding on Twitch a couple days. We got a little ahead of ourselves, but now we're at 129 days. Things are going fairly well, and then I'll give you a recap if you weren't watching on Twitch. Well, let's check out our clothes here. I went out and I set out the coastal highway. I went out the coastal highway just for a little bit because I wanted to get a good set of clothes going. But actually, that isn't all my clothes because I was just sleeping with the Mariner's pea coat on. Let's get all the clothes we have. And pretty much what I'm going to do, these clothes are the most OP you can get. It might be kind of a toss-up between the quality winter, premium winter coat and the Mariner's pea coat, but I did not find the other coat, so this is what I'm doing for right now. These clothes aren't in awesome shape, but I'm letting the repair condition is usually going to repair 30 to 40%. So I usually let it drop to 40 or 50% before I repair it up. And all the other clothes that we find, I'm just going to use them for cloth repair or bandages. That's pretty much what I'm going to do. Just repair to these clothes. Give me that optimum warmth bonus. We've debunked a couple bunker spots. But I will grind this weekend and find the bunker. I don't really need it, but it'd be something nice to find for later on. Okay, what I've been doing is pretty much, well, on Coastal Highway, when I was just looking, once I found the boots, I was on my way out. Then this wolf attacked me. And I got angry, so I fought him off once real quick, and then I chased him down, got him for the meat, but I really didn't have enough room to take all that meat back, so I decided to hunker down in the log sort cabin for a while. Just fast on that. Did that for a while, but then when I was going out, I was looking for something. I can't remember what, but then I ran into a wolf deer kill, which that was kind of another annoying thing, because then I got some more meat, so I ended up spending like 60, 70 days out there just on those two, because I can make a carcass last about 30, 40 days at the least right now. So that's what I'm doing right now. I'm just hibernating, chilling out. I've got one piece of meat on me. I do have some sad news report. The testing I've been doing on the game the last couple days is frozen corpses no longer op. They do degrade. The food degrades about the same quantity. And anyways, but meat has had a severe nerf on it. I mean, it's going to degrade pretty fast pace. No matter where. I have been testing different containers everywhere, outside, inside. Nothing seems to keep it from degrading less than it is. It still doesn't degrade horribly bad, but you can't keep it like we used to for months on end. Because I actually did have I had 2 frozen corpses full of meat back in a Mystery Lake. But when I came back, of course, it had been 60, 70 days. That was all gone. And unfortunately, too, there's nothing you're going to have to watch out for. Oh, it is getting a little dark at night here. You're going to have to watch out for is match decay. Match decay, I don't know if they're going to fix this, because remember, there is an update coming up. Well, actually, we'll probably just, let's just, I'm just hibernating now anyway, so. Actually, we'll put our clothes back real quick. This is going to be a full run video. We might get into that some later on once we get into the more interesting days. Right now, we're just doing the same old, nothing I haven't shown you 100 times. So I don't want to waste your guys' time. Okay, we'll just keep on the Mariner's Peacoat. As long as we have 2 degrees, we're more than okay. Yeah, we'll keep warm. If you're doing a lot of hibernation, keep an eye on that just in case the degrades enough that you start getting cold. You don't want that. I'm hydrated, so let's go 11 hours. Yes, I've opened a lot of containers in the Mystery Lake just because I was looking for clothes. I didn't touch any open food items. Unfortunately, I did grab, this one we're talking about is match decay. Match decay is probably, decay is the worst out of any item now. That's the problem. Because I actually had grabbed a couple of things of matches, but they have all worn out. So now I'm sitting on 1 pack of matches, and I'm only going to pick up a match unless we absolutely need it because they decay rather quickly. I'll check my 1 thing of matches I have right here. It should be in there. Yeah, it's only about 3%, but this is one of the better conditions. A lot of the matches you do find seem to be in pretty crappy condition, unfortunately. Yeah, right now I've been using because right now I found that if I get about, you can go lower too if you want. It'll give you a couple extra hours survival time, but I go to around 10% or so. Eat 1 piece of wolf meat, about 700 sometimes 800 calories. It's not quite the 950 you need to get to 100%, but we're just hibernating anyway, so it doesn't really matter. We're not going anywhere. So I eat that, and then we sleep for 11 hours, and that brings us up to about 85%. We're just fine to discontinue, because you get about 7 kilograms of meat out of a wolf carcass. Even a couple more pieces out of a venison. So you can just use that. You just eat 1 piece of meat. And we'll just continue to hibernate. Every once in a while, you want to get up and grab more water, more firewood while you're doing this. And that's pretty much what we do. You can pretty much hibernate for 1 carcass, at least a month, maybe up to 40 days, depending on your luck there. Then if you're gonna go out and you have what I usually tend to do is if we're going out near the end. If you're gonna have to hunt for more meat, because you really don't stock massive amounts of meat now, because if you use this strategy, it will all decay before you even get a chance to eat it. Using this strategy, it just by the end we get near using 1 carcass, it gets down to about 30-40%. But if you had an extra carcass on top of that, it is not going to work for you. So only get 1 kill at a time, I'm advising. Yeah, but let's talk about that other update for a second here. Actually, I'm just going to make sure I do hydrate and get that last little bit out. Because sometimes that can mess with you when you're sleeping. You don't want to get extra conditioned down if you can help it. Apologies there, folks. I had to stop recording for a second. My little dog, Obi-Wan, was going on a rant. Didn't want to get that in the recording, but as I was saying, yeah, the update they are planning by, hopefully by Black Friday, by that weekend, hopefully. We'll have to see. It's going to be a tight schedule. They've actually got some new stuff they just added. There's going to be a new gameplay mechanic. I've got a pretty good guess from what I've been hearing. But possibly the frostbite mechanic will be in there. But they added a new gameplay mechanic to make it tougher. Game a little bit tougher again. We'll have to see. I'm not going to get my hopes up because last time we made tougher gameplay, Steam forums erupted and then we got it nerfed. We'll have to see. Hopefully those players who got it nerfed got bored and then they moved on. Hopefully. But yeah, hopefully a lot of UI enhancement. A lot of supposed to be supposedly a graphical enhancement. So I thought this game was beautiful already, but it's gonna get a lot more beautiful next week. Alright guys, I was saying, calling my run on 130 days now. So I still got about 1,300 days to go. I still got a lot of stuff I have not even touched. So far looking pretty good, looking pretty good. If I continue the course, I think we can do it. Barring any unfortunate accident, of course. Sometimes that does happen in Long Dark, and you just got to deal with it. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoy. And I'll bring a new update in a few days here after we do some more grinding. Hopefully we can have a year pass by then. But if you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next update video.